To be homosexual is a deep part of who you are. Cutting it off is worse than cutting off an arm. You are still you without the arm, but who are you without your capacity to love and be loved?
Hello there, this is Stella Scott. I'm author and creator of Human Rights Recitals, and I was singing in this video together with my dear friend Conny Antonov, who is most of the time the pianist behind me or in front of me or beside me, or however we want to say it. This video was about and is about the importance of role models. And a lot of times people say it's not important and who cares, and let me read a quote here from something I found online. Sexuality does not matter. Whether Franz Schubert was heterosexual, homosexual or asexual is irrelevant. What is important is that Franz Schubert was a genius. And to me that is something that could only come from somebody whom is not affected. And myself, as a self-identified lesbian, for me it is important because it tells me that I'm not existing in a vacuum, that there is a history, that there are important people, role models throughout all of history that I myself can be inspired by. So therefore I do think it does matter. And honestly, I think it would have mattered to them too, because if you cannot be who you are, if you're not allowed to be who you are, you will cripple yourself, and in some way or the other it will affect everything you do, everything you be, everything you are, will be affected, and I dare say in a negative way. When you cut off something that is so important to you as love, something will fall away from who you are, and also there are things that you cannot reach into and actually hand over to the audience. So I do think it's super important, and if you agree with me, please share this. You can copy the link below at share and plaster it all over the place. Put it on your Facebook wall, send it to friends, Twitter it out. Because this is a misconception that it's not important. It is important. I think it was important to them, even if I can't talk to them anymore, but I do know for a fact that it is important for the people living today to know that there were LGBT people active and super important for the Western culture. I'm keeping it in the Western culture for now, but today, since we have the global community, it is important for everybody to know people that have been all over the globe being LGBT people, or how many letters you want to put into that acronym. It is super important, and it's important that we stand up for that and don't let somebody hijack and say it's not important, because the person who's saying that is not affected, and it doesn't matter to them. It matters to you, it matters to me, it matters to us. So share this message, and please consider becoming a patron of mine, because if you do that, I can create more of this and more consistently. Right now it's like going a little back and forth because I also have to pay my rent, and that is important too. So I wish you a glorious day, and I thank you so much for looking into this and for sharing it to everyone. Bye for now.